Another announcement before we get to actual stuff is, and we're going to tie two things together here. After the season ended, we did a major subscriber drive through DMs to all of our Twitter followers. So we appreciate first you putting up with that. Secondly, it bared or bore or whatever a lot of fruit, AF. So as about a week ago, our modest little podcast pushed through the 1,000 subscriber mark. It's about 1,100 now, which, for us is a big deal. We realize that, other channels may have hundreds of thousands of people subscribing, and that's great. But we didn't really ever think we'd have more than 10 watching us. So it's pretty nice to have that couple thousand people watching in every week on the platforms. It's also good for the ego, but it gives us something that we can do now that we couldn't do before. Speaking of which, the very first donation, Bruv, has come in from Screamboy8. And
wow. Thank you.
And I got to say that I was just about to call some attention to this and tell you why we're happy about this. It's not the same reason as always, but we do have a super chat donation in our chat, which is something that this pod is the first one to have. Screenboy asked if we have any plans to do a vlog when Arsenal visit. We're going to be doing more than that.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be getting tired of us.
Got some stuff in the pipe, don't we, Michael?
That's what she said. But yeah, we're hoping to do some things, hopefully interactive with the team, definitely interactive with the fans that are all gathered together, and maybe some bonus content from Andy and I when we're living together as man and man. But thank you, Screenboy, for the donation. Now let's talk about donations, Bruv.
Yeah.
Fucking super chats, 200 quid, man, profiting off a loss. No, we're going to do all of it, except we're not actually going to profit at all, Andy, because fortunately for us, we ain't skint.
Nope.
We do all right outside of the podcast, and we don't need money from a hobby of ours that we do for fun to supplement our income. So we try to figure out how to use the pod and use our diabolical views and humor to do some good. So what we do want to do through the podcast is support our charitable endeavor, which is raising money for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society through the Gooners versus Cancer fundraising campaign, which is kicking off its third year this summer. Thank you to Michael Hernandez, who has come in with $10 minus 1 penny. So thank you for. I think it forces you to donate 99 cents, but Mike, appreciate it, love you. Thank you. Basically, if you remember from last fall, I talked about Gooners versus Cancer a lot. We ran a fundraising pretty much from mid-August to late September, and we had some amazing help from individuals, supporters clubs like the Virginia Beach Gooners, who raised over $1,000. It was amazing, and some people who contributed some valuable items like Alan Smith, and we ended up raising almost $5,000 in about a month and a half. This year, we're getting started early because the tour is coming. We've already rolled out the fundraiser soft already. You can go to Gooners versus Cancer and donate. Thank you, Carrie, for the generous donation as well.
Thank you.
So you can already go there, and I'll explain how that works in a minute. But we're really going to be pushing it out once the tour gets started. So we'll have almost 3 months to do it. We've already gotten some offers from people like Gunner Blog to donate some things of uniqueness that will hopefully help people bid and get some money to charity. And we're hoping to hit 10 grand this year for the cause. If we can do that with your guys' help, that'll be amazing. So as you've seen, and we're not soliciting this, but if you ever do want to pop in a super chat, we'll obviously get to whatever you say with the super chat right away. But every penny of profit that we get from it will go to Gooners versus Cancer. We're not keeping a dime of it.
No, we're not.
No, and keep in mind that while it's convenient to do a super chat, and we appreciate it, and it's right at the tip of your fingers, if you are thinking of any larger than a couple dollars or a couple pound type of donation, go to goonersversuscancer.com, especially if you're from the States, because if you donate there, it'll go directly to the LLS in full. If you're worried about tax deductions, you can actually get an email that shows you tax deductibility, and YouTube won't take 40 or 50% of the chat. So again, if you're if you're thinking of making any kind of a sizable donation to really help the cause that's not in a super chat, go to goonersversuscancer.com. Thank
Well
you,
played,
David.
Ziegler. Well played.
Yeah, 1886. We love it. And all right, so I think that's just about it for the serious stuff. But yeah, it's Andy. Again, I got to thank you for helping to adopt this as kind of our cause. It started with my dad, who passed away about 9 years ago, and something I've been doing through my work about 5 or 6 years, and just the response that we've gotten through people from the pod is amazing. David, I will eat in this summer pineapple on pizza, and I will try to get Andy to do it for a specific size. Can I get you to do that, Andy, for a specific size donation, or you don't care that much about cancer?
Wait, hold on a second. So I got to eat a piece of pineapple pizza?
Yeah, we'll find a good price, and then in front of everyone, you have to eat
for a sizable. Hey, Mike, if you find someone who will donate $50, I'll eat pineapple pizza.
50, yeah.
But let's have them donate
go higher than
through. Well, no, I mean, come on. If they want
We
to,
don't want to give it away.
well, if you want to go higher, we can go higher. But I don't think people care
Give your
that
pineapple
much.
pizza virginity away for $50, God.
Totally. If
So
people
anyway,
want to pay more to see me dry heave after, that
each dry
contact-
heave will be another $18.86.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the announcement portions of the podcast. We